Now let me introduce the working principle of the 6-pump inverted pyramid dispenser. First, the 6-pump inverted pyramid dispenser works by using peristaltic pumps for material feeding, with the material input on the left and output on the right. Now, I will demonstrate how to connect the pump discharge outlet. First, take out the feed pipe. Unscrew the lock on the right side of each pump. Inside the lock, there is a tightening clip. Place the tightening clip inside the lock. Insert the inner clip and the tightening lock onto the plastic pipe. Insert the feed pipe into the lock head. Push in tightly, then screw the lock upwards. Tighten the other end directly leads to the washing machine. Now we will connect the suction rod. Connect one end of the suction rod to the pump's left port. Also, remove the tightening clip. After removing the cap, cut an appropriate length of pipe and connect it to the suction rod. Tighten and place the suction rod into the container. Measure a suitable length and connect the other end to the pump's left port. Reinsert the tightening clip and cap accordingly. Tighten and secure. Then connect the remaining pumps to the container in the same sequence. Our accessories include a power transformer. The transformer input is 100-240V, and the output is 24V. First, plug one end of the transformer into the bottom of the module box. After securing it, plug the other end into the power source. Turn on the machine and check if the power is supplied. If the screen lights up, the power is functioning correctly. Now let me show you how to connect our switch to the screen motherboard. First, we need to remove the two power cables from the switch. This side is our signal cable, and this side is our common terminal. On our motherboard, there are corresponding ports. Just insert them accordingly. After insertion, tighten the screws around the edges. Now our signal connection is complete. And let me show you 6 introduction to the interface of the pump distributor. Now it shows the main page. Our allocator only works when it is on the main page. When not on the main page, the allocator will not work. Click any pump. The pump will work. Below is the working seconds of the pump displayed, and the working milliliter value of the pump. Flushing time display. Here is a display of one number of 3 feeds. Click Settings. Enter password. The factory password is 12345678. Go to main page. Next I will explain how to perform pump measurements. First, prepare a 500毫升 measuring cup. Then, click the settings button to enter the pump measurement interface. Press to drain the pipe, the liquid from the inlet tube. After, no bubbles are visible in the inlet tube. When no bubbles are visible in the intake pipe, close the venting button. Under the outlet, set the measurement time. Then click Start Measurement. After the measurement is complete, check the measured value within the set time period, which should be approximately 200 milliliters. Enter 200 in the actual emission window. When the flow rate is automatically recognized, the measurement of pump 1 is complete. Click the upward arrow to switch to pump 2 for the next measurement. All pumps need to be measured sequentially. After completing all measurements, the 6-pump measurement process is finished. Next we enter the pump linkage mode. It can be understood as 3 additions here. We can tick the corresponding pump. How many times do you work? Let's take pump 123 as an example. When we tick pump 123, when receiving a pump signal, it starts working right away. Here's what I'll show you on the main page. When a pump signal is received, 3 pumps will work simultaneously, but it only shows that a signal has been received. If we did a pump measurement, then the corresponding bottom, the actual feed value will be displayed. Let's say our second feed. The added chemical is 1234, or there is a gap in between 1456. Then on the main page, when we receive a signal from the pump, will be added by default as the feeding combination of the second feeding. The next step is our pump setup. Here is the signal delay input. After we receive the signal, How many seconds does it take to start working? Prevent wrong signals from entering. The next one is the pump delay. When our pump runs for the corresponding time, we'll work a few more seconds. Here you can set the working hours of the pump and working milliliters. Let's say we add 10 seconds here. Then in the pump settings here, select it as time mode. After we receive Yi's signal, it will work at the corresponding time. Even if the signal stops, the pump will also continue to complete for 10 seconds. Likewise, we are in. After setting the feeding quantity of the pump here, suppose we input 100 milliliters in the pump measurement. The actual discharge of the pump has been added. Then we select the metering mode in the pump settings. Then after we input the signal, the pump will work according to the milliliter value. The pump name can be modified here. Next is our parameter setting. Here is the name modification of our 3 additions. Here is the number of the washing machine. Represents the dispenser. It corresponds to which washing machine is given to work. If we set it up, the corresponding number will be displayed here. Here is the mode selection. Here is the signal input selection. This is an AC signal. This is a DC signal. This is the switch signal. In addition, we also provide button-controlled pump input methods. Set his working mode here. It's sync mode. Time mode. This is the measure flow mode. When we set it to sync mode, in the pump settings interface, need to give each pump. Set the pump stabilization time for 1 second. Each pump needs to be set up. Is that so? When the signal is just received, pump won't work. The pump will not start working until 1 second later. All pumps operate on this principle. Here is the data display and download. Here is the clock setting. Here is the factory reset. Here is the password setting. Language display language settings.
Splanny.